a Rock Sports Network presentation.
On a beautiful day in Rochester, New York, to a beautiful evening in Rochester, New York, and a beautiful night here at Lakeshore Hockey Arena for this Week 3 Greater Rochester Girls Hockey, and this is the West Herr Auto Group Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week here on Rock Sports Network. I am Bill Smith with Owen Smith, the Kid. We are up on the perch. We are at center ice. We're here just at our broadcast position here, boy. And we got our third week of games. Oh, and 2 weeks. We've seen this East team a couple times, so we're going to get our full run of the whole league here. 4-team league, East versus West, East versus South tonight, East versus Central. So we're familiar with the East team, but Owen, something that we're familiar with this league, we've had a couple of weeks of really good games. You look at all the scores, the greatest difference was a 2-goal game. It's tight, it's close, so exciting hockey. You want that in a league like this. Great exposure for the game, teams coming together in short term, and it looks to be really even, so we got another week coming our way that we're excited about.
Yeah, very close games, been very entertaining, and I'm excited for this game too.
We're going to see East for the third time, so everybody out there watching, your game of the week comes from the East sheet. On the West sheet behind us, this week it'll be South and West. Those teams are battling it out. We're going to get a good mix of all the teams over these 6 weeks of the regular season and into the playoffs. But tonight we're going to see Central for the first time in our game of the week. Central coming in 0-2, a couple of close losses. East here 0-1-1, losing last week, and then an exciting tie the week before. And we are underway, and you're going to see the lilac-clad South team. And this puck trickles in. I'm not at all sure who's going to get credit for this.
Well, the goalie here, she lined herself up here, lined up perfectly, and things just didn't go her way. It was a nice forecheck down low to find the puck and put it in the back of the net.
I believe the last touch and the goal is going to go to Kate Wagner of the East team. We're going to try to get confirmation on that as quickly as we can. But one shot in, one goal, and it's 1-0 East. So we are quickly underway. Here's Central coming right back with a shot. Avery Cunningham, the Victor 8th grader, up to the task. She shoots that one away. And we are off and running here. So early going in this one. 1-0. Here comes Central again. Wrist shot toward the net. Pad saved by Cunningham. She's going to cover up, still loose. This gets tapped into the corner. Heading to the bench, and a real good shift. That appeared to be Anna Miller. Here's a shot that goes over the glove and into the corner here next to Parker Borman. She's going to maybe see a shot here. Nope, coming away. Here comes Central. Across the blue line, coming in with some speed, 2-on-2. Cutting the angle to the net, saved by Cunningham. Here's another chance. So that early 1-0 goal from East, it's been all Central since then in the last 90 seconds. Up to the point. Shot comes all the way through, doesn't get all the way to the net. Referee takes a tumble. He is up and working, as are the purple-clad Central, blue-clad East, to the net, save! Borman with a nice stop.
That was a good opportunity there. Got the decently breakaway. Saw a spot, shot it. Goalie makes a fantastic save to turn this puck away. No goal.
Oh, when you play that goaltending position, there's something visually, as a goaltender dad, obviously. We're here. Not that we're giving away anything here in the booth, everybody. Father-son combo here with your broadcast. But as a goalie dad and just an appreciator of goaltenders, there's something about a blocker save that's just a fun visual. Is that any more satisfying than any save? Because it just looks cool.
I mean, I personally like the glove more just because it feels so much cooler.
Sure.
But I mean, it's always nice to have the save. That's what I'm just going to say.
That's the right answer from the goaltender as Central brings it across. Shot from the wing into the glove on cue. There's a glove save from Avery Cunningham. Cunningham, again, the Victor 8th grader. This is the third time we've seen the East squad. This is our first look at young Avery Cunningham. A couple of weeks of Sam Taylor from Wayne. Talented kid, played 2 real good games. East out to that early 1-0 lead on that early weird bouncy shot. Here's a weird bouncy shot from the point. That almost got all the way in from Maddie Myrna. And a shot and they score! The finish looked to come from Savannah Lawner.
That is what happens when there are lots of pucks to the net. Just shot, save, shot, save, shot, score. That's what happens when you get pucks to the net.
Owen over here sounding like a hockey coach, dare I say. So Savannah Lawner evens this one. 1-1. Hey, buckle up, everybody. We're 3 minutes in. It's 1-1. Let's have some fun here from the East sheet. Penalty coming up here to the East side. We're going to see our first power play of the game. An interference call is going to go against East. Oh, and this is one of those maybe situations, loose puck, body's kind of getting in the way, whether that was intentional or not, but it goes for interference.
Both teams, I know they are winless, but they are playing phenomenally, and they don't appear to be like winless. They are very aggressive, trying to get a win.
So Brenna Martin with a goal a couple of weeks ago. Love the music in play right here. This is fun. I know that's accidental, but I enjoyed that. Cross ice shot doesn't connect. Central keeping the pressure on. So Brenna Martin will sit for 90 seconds for interference. Digging in on a forecheck. Addison Mullier. Tapped out in front, nobody there. East is going to get a chance to break this one away, and they'll just clear down all the way. Clearing it, but ripping in on a forecheck to kill some time. Love the energy down there from Bree Oskin. Bree Oskin had a goal and assist last week in the loss to the currently in first place South team. South on the other side right now playing against West. They're 2-0 on the season. It's a young season. We got a few weeks left. Central looking to break out. 30 seconds left in the power play. Coming away with some speed. Odd numbers here. Backhand across. Here's a shot and a big save. That shot came from Rogowski. Cunningham with a really nice stop. Out to the point. Kept by Chichester. Bouncing puck in the slot.
This save down here on that pass across in front was, I mean, it looked phenomenal, and it was phenomenal. Sliding all the way across the net and just getting a blocker on it to turn away that chance.
Barbado with some nice moves to kind of get herself into some space. But East is going to bring this one away. Here is the talented Addie Ottinger. Addie Ottinger was your week 1 player of the game. She's going to try to work herself into a shooting position. Ottinger still on the forecheck here. This is a kid who can really skate, good hands. She's got it down behind the net. Backhands one behind her. This goes into traffic. This is going to get bounced around. Back behind the net once again. Ottinger still trying to dig and find it. Ottinger still to her backhand. Now out to the point. This is going to get thrown in by Hoover. Hoover with an assist last week, and that loss to South. In front, a little bit of space, and they score! So, Owen, what was it you were saying about pucks to the net?
Yeah, great puck control, just passing around until they see the chance, and they put the puck on net, shoot it, and it goes in.
So, Olivia Coleman picks up that one, the Victor 11th grader. It's her first goal of this season. So So Coleman picks up the goal on that one. Good pressure. Perhaps an assist. We'll look at the official scorer when we get a shot from Addie Ottinger. But a real nice play. Good tie-up down here from Savannah Launer. She helps get the puck in deep for the lilac-cladded Central team. This is Rochester, New York, folks. We're going to highlight lilac whenever we can. Breaking out, here's Elise Ottinger. Elise Ottinger's got Addie Waters on her right. They start a forecheck in deep. Lucy Sykes from Central is going to try to bang this one around. This comes all the way around back behind the net once again. Pressure from East. Central looking to dig this one away. There's a backhand to the slot. Central coming away 2-on-2. Good stick, good tap out of there.
We've got a nice forecheck in here down low, keeping the puck in the zone.
Amelia Montgomery, Pittsford 8th grader, did a nice job of disrupting play and kind of taking control back here as Sykes is going to back up for Central. Change for East. Sykes maybe with some room. Comes to the left wing, to the right side, slides it toward the net as she tumbles. Now a backhand from the seat of her pants. Gets up on a knee and sends it to the net. Nice stop from Cunningham. And a face-off. Good action right there. Oh, and they almost got caught on that change. Sykes had a little bit of room from that switch there, but good save by Avery Cunningham.
Yeah, really nice save here. Just sealing that post, giving the shooter nowhere to put it in, and gets the face-off.
Tapped away and trying to get it out across the blue line. East does do that. Loose puck. This comes back to center ice. Backing up with a head of steam, Rhea Joseph. Joseph behind her own net. Bangs it to the wall. Can't connect with Mullier. Now this gets sent in deep once again. Central's going to try to break out. Here they come 2-on-2. Shot goes off a shin. Now to the net. Cunningham with a stop. Prokop tries to bang this one along the boards.
That right there was a very nice shot and a nice defensive play to put bodies in the way and block the shot.
Going to the bench, Anna Miller once again with a nice shift. She kept that forecheck alive there. Now perhaps East with a chance at a 2-on-1. This played a little slowly there. Puck sort of started rolling. East is going to make a necessary change.
That's a really nice poke check there to get back from behind the play by Joseph and gets a turnover to the Central.
Barbado tried to slide that one through, but now coming back across. Here comes Wagner for East. She takes a bang into the boards. Body's falling down there. Some tumbling action going on the ice, but Central will come away from it. This gets sent along the boards. Now looking to break out, trying to get through some space. Barbado once again. She gets it off to her left. Barbado into the slot. Puck wasn't quite there. Now it is kept. Good job at the blue line a couple of times there, keeping that in. Pagano had done a nice job along that blue line. Now here's East coming back. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first period. 2-1 East, your score. Central looking to break out. Loose puck comes all the way to the East blue line. Tap to the wall. And then banged in. Holenbeck was looking to start a charge there. Now intercepted. Launer once again. Launer with a backhand into the zone. Head of steam. Holenbeck once again. Holenbeck can't keep the zone. Central will have to reset here. Holenbeck with some nice individual skating. Trying her darndest to maintain. Now another chance. Lucy Sykes couldn't quite find it. And Savannah Launer tried to come away, but here's East with a beginning bit of pressure. Not out though. Here comes Sykes. Sykes for Central. Sykes poked from behind. That was a real nice back check. That play came from June Prokop. Now perhaps a chance starting to the net. Backhand off the side of the net. Cunningham led her to the right. Cunningham to her right. Shooter to the left. Stage right, I guess, as it were. Here's Ottinger. Ottinger from the slot. Shot, she scores!
This is a real nice shot here from Ottinger as she gets in the low slot and just shelves it top right for us, or top left for this goalie, and gives her team a bigger lead here, 3-1.
So 3-1 East. We're at the 1:16 mark. Central looking to come right back, and here's a shot that goes up over the net. Anna Miller didn't even get all of that, and that was really wired. Strong shot. Really like this first period from Anna Miller, the Bishop Kearney 11th grader.
Even though the score may not show it, this Central team has been sticking with it, and like only the dangerous chances have been given up. Everything else is just shut down so easily. This defense is playing really well.
So here's a 2-on-2 chance coming back for Central. Slid toward the net, not quite getting it there was Mollier. From the point, this gets thrown in by Jordan Wilkins. Little scrapping along the boards. Again, Miller making her presence felt, trying to get it out of there. East looks to bring it away. This gets bounced off the end wall and around, but capped by Central. Pressure here, though, as we're at the 22nd mark. Mollier digging in there. You hear the shout from the bench. Announcement on the amount of time. Elise Ottinger sent that to the wall. Another chance here for East to maybe clear the zone. Couple seconds going to tick away here at the end of one. Oh, and good goaltending at both ends, but I think the difference right here, difference is 2 goals, but the difference for East, a couple of really, really explosive scoring chances, and they didn't miss.
No, they did not. All of their goals have been wired into that net. Really nice shots that just get home.
That early one, though, that weird bounce off the faceoff, that had to just set kind of an odd tone. It was real nice to see Central come right back and answer. And the end of the first period, that was the Bill Gray's Restaurant Tap Room first period. Fans, you can enjoy a Bill Gray's Great Plate every Tuesday and Sunday at Bill Gray's. Get 2 Bill Gray's cheeseburgers on top of home fries, mac salad, loaded with your choice of toppings, your classic Rochester plate. And that's including Bill Gray's famous meat hot sauce. It's only $10.99. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's. I want to thank Bill Gray's for sponsoring the Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week. That was your first period. Our second period coming your way, your Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period. Oh, and if you're the Central team, you've got 2 full periods. 2 goals is, I mean, easy for you and I to say, saying it from up here, 2 goals is not insurmountable, and you got 2 periods. If you're coming out, though, you want to set an early tone, don't you? At least an aggressive start.
Yes, very aggressive is the way to get a team reeling real quick and get on that offensive and just put one home. Get some goals. Tie this game up.
So we are underway in the Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period. A 3-1 score after Bill Gray's first period. Chance for Central right off the draw. Loose puck in front. Cunningham couldn't quite handle the rebound. Here's a shot that doesn't get all the way through. So Owen on cue. Central immediately pushing the pressure here. Rhea Joseph throws this one in deep. Bounce around from Rogalski. East is going to just clear the zone and get this out of here. Oh, and kind of what we were just calling for. Central immediately with pressure and a scoring chance.
Yep, lots of shots on net again, and creates another opportunity in front. The goalie here with a diving poke check here. Taylor, great play here.
Face off to Cunningham's right. It's going to clang off a Lakeshore I-beam, one of the classic sounds here at Lakeshore. So Cunningham will see the face-off here to her right, holding the net down. A couple of weeks of Sam Taylor for East. Cunningham here having a real nice first 13 minutes or so. Coming around behind her own net with some speed. And a puck to the side of the net. Borman low, tight pad save. Now some pressure. Dropping back into her own zone is Joseph. Joseph with forechecker on her heels. And now Central looking to break this one away. Chichester sees this one kind of slide past her. Now backhand out into neutral ice. East will have a chance to kind of reset here. Cross ice, defensive pass finds Chichester, who comes in off sides. Chichester, Holenbeck, among others, who will head off on a change. Pagano and Barbado among the Central changes. You see Anna Miller down there as well. Here's Ottinger coming around. Ottinger's got a goal tonight already. Puts on the brakes behind the net. Slides a pass down low to Gallia. Gallia now trying to put on a move of her own, but loses control, and Pagano's going to try to come away. Kept by the East. Cross ice pass. Wind up doesn't go all the way through. Barbado did a nice job of disrupting that. Bit of a board battle on the far side. Out in front. Here's a shot. Doesn't get to the net. Sydney Shaw couldn't quite get all of that one. Good play from Lucy Barbado. Central with some pressure here. East trying to just keep it. East with the pressure. Got my ends confused. Here's Mullier trying to tap it out, but East keeps the zone. Bounces off the side of the net. Backhand from Miller heads all the way around. And now coming away Central. Miller brings it in with Barbado. Barbado behind the net. Barbado with a head of steam. Slides into some space, throws it to the net, and a backhand. Nice save by Cunningham. Here's another shot, another save by Cunningham. And she'll cover up. Oh, and what a sequence for that goaltender.
Yeah, Cunningham is doing a great job at sliding post to post and shutting down a lot of these opportunities, including some that she may not have seen coming. Like right there, 3 shots straight in a row, all from the same player here.
So Miller with a chance to end that sequence. Young lady's having a real good game, but Cunningham up to the task, playing real well. East throws this one all the way in, sticked away by Borman. Tapped off the wall, not out. East keeps the zone. This one slides into the slot, and this does get tapped to neutral ice. Races on for the puck. East blue line. Danica Rogalski was able to keep the zone for Central. Kicked at the blue line. That was a nice job of trying to keep possession. This gets dumped all the way in. And now brought away, bouncing puck all the way in deep. Amelia Montgomery will not have to chase this one down. That'll be an icing. Jordan Wilkins, the Penfield 8th grader. Central playing that blue line real well in that last sequence. Changes for both teams. Macy Holenbeck will take the draw. Behind her, Lorelei Cunico, the Webster 9th grader. Everyone will just watch this puck slide all the way to Parker Borman. Draw next to Borman. Central looking to break out with some speed here, perhaps 3-on-2. Cross the blue line, Holenbeck. Holenbeck gets all the way to the net, doesn't get a shot. Holenbeck, though, still with possession. Slides it out. Sykes throws this to the net. This bounced off a skate. This does get there. Cunningham's trying to see, and they score! A scrum in front of the net. It gets buried home by Central, and we got a 1-goal game, Owen.
Very exciting. Like I was saying, when you get pucks to the net, good things happen. And right there, again, another example of it. Team Central gets it up to the blue line, who fires it down low, and with this scrum in front of the net, it just gets tipped and eventually goes up and over the head of the goalie.
Not quite sure who finished on that one.
Definitely very difficult to tell there. 3 different players all battling for this puck.
We're going to try to get word on who threw that one home. So a 1-goal game. We're at the 6:50 mark. Here's Chichester across the blue line. Chichester slides, throws this into the front of the net, doesn't bounce it. Tripping myself there as the puck kind of bounced behind the net. Now retreating. Central looking to restart things. Rhea Joseph's going to try to tap this to the wall. Kept at the blue line and then tapped away nicely by June Prokop. Little physical play down in front of the East bench. East now with a 2-on-1 generating. This gets thrown next to the net, just wide. And a breakout coming from Chichester. Chichester battling with Wagner. Puck goes up over the net. Cunningham might have gotten a piece of that one. Kept along the boards by Pagano. She battles. Now almost to the net. This one does get all the way there. Cunningham sees it. Cunningham with a pad save. Loose puck slides all the way through and out. Maddie Myrna will try to take control of this one. She hits the ice, though, as Anna Miller will try to come away. Miller being pressured by Kate Wagner. Emily Gallia took a tumble there on trying to get that one, and there's another familiar sound. And a goalie switch coming here. Owen and I had a chat with coaches Farney and Pickering, as well as Coach Buziak from East. Coach Farney and Pickering, the Central coaches, talking about splitting their goalie time. So Catherine Swing, now your goalie of record. And the puck will slide all the way to Cunningham. I've enjoyed the perspective of these coaches from these teams, the RIT women's team players who are the coaches for these 4 teams, all having a great time getting to know these girls, the energy that they're bringing, their locker rooms are just enjoying this experience. Coach Farney and Pickering talking about their team getting competitive this week. They're 0-2, but they've really scrapped and really fought. All these teams have. And the coaches all talking about the competition between the 4 of them, 5 of them, 2 coaches for this Central team. Their teammates for RIT, but opponents here. It's been a real fun dynamic, and a shot, and they score! What a one-time shot from the slot, Owen.
That was an incredible shot, an incredible play by this East Side team. There is absolutely nothing this goalie can do in this situation. And it was really well set up. Wente fires it top left, it looks like from here, or top right for this goalie. Right over the blocker and in.
So that one gets buried on the one-timer, and East extends their lead once again to 2 goals. Trying to come away with some speed here, Charlotte Hoover. And now East perhaps with a chance to break away here. Coming around Ottinger. Ottinger to the net, a backhand tapped away by Swing. And now a Central breakout looking to happen from down low. And tripped up, penalty coming. And that puck gets handled, and Central will get a power play here at the 4:02 mark. See a high five at center ice between Cunico and Sykes, the defense pair. We're going to start this power play.
Big opportunity here for the Central to maybe make this game another one-goal game.
So Addie Waters goes for 90 seconds for tripping. This gets bounced out to center ice, just misses Eliza Chichester, and East will sling this the length of the ice. Rules in the Greater Rochester girls high school hockey, your high school rules. Can ice the puck. Sykes can throw this one to the net, just misses. Quick pace here in the Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period. Shot from the wing, doesn't get all the way through. A lot of bodies in front. Now a chance here for East to clear. And this is going to bounce all the way out. Lattimore offers 36 clinics throughout the area, including locations in Hilton, Fairport, North Charlotte, and Spencerport. 90, more than 90 certified physical therapists. It's expertise in treating all conditions and injuries. Shot to the net. Nice save by Cunningham. Good position, good vision there,
Yep, very nice save here. Read the puck all the way in to make the save, and no goal.
To the point. Shot from the point. Doesn't get all the way in. Cunico bounces one to the net. This just slides wide. Just a few seconds left in the penalty. This is going to be bounced. Nice keep at the blue line by Sykes. And then a nice save by Cunningham as it bounces. To the wall. Cunico tries to hang on. Keeps the zone, but now East is going to get a chance to break. You got your gal out of the penalty box. East coming in 3-on-2. Martin couldn't quite get a handle on the shot, though. Central looking to break out. In front, tapped away. Then Ginhoven was down there. And now here comes Savannah Lawner. Lawner to the wall. Lawner, bouncing puck into the glove. And a chance for me to finish my ad read. Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 90-plus physical therapists, expertise in treating most conditions, sports injuries, and in most cases can offer initial consultations within 24 hours. Please visit lattimorept.com for more information if you have questions. And at Lattimore, their physical therapists enjoy their work. Enjoying that shot right there. The shooter and the saver. I'm not sure that's quite the word used with goaltenders, but I'm going to go with it. Cunningham with a kick save. Oh, and you're a goalie. Can I go with saver?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know what other term we would use here.
I'll take I guess. So a bouncing puck. This is going to be offsides at the line. 86 seconds here in this second period. Good action at both ends in a two-goal game. East leads this one 4-2. Puck to the wall. Coming with some speed, Barbado. Barbado trying to handle herself. Backhand pad save by Cunningham. Barbado with a great individual effort, some nice stick handling. Now East perhaps coming back 2-on-1. To the net, kicked away by Swing. 61 seconds to play. And a whistle. It's going to be a face-off to Swing's left. Owen, you've been at the bottom of some of those piles where it's just stick, jab, stick. Where'd that other stick come from? All that. Lay down, hopefully pause it. Catherine Swing comes away with a face-off.
Yeah, it's little things that I really like to notice and point out. That is really impressive, being able to hold that wall all the way through. All of those poke checks and jabs to try and get the puck in the back of the net. It takes a lot of leg strength and core strength to keep that wall up. And she successfully does it here, and no goal.
So swing comes away from that one. We're at the 37-second mark. Pressure and a whistle, and I think the net might be off. I'm wrong. This might be a penalty. I think Central is taking their first penalty of the game here. So East will get their first power play of the evening. It looks to be a roughing call. Danica Rogowski will take a roughing penalty.
Big chance here for this East side to really make it difficult for Central to find their way back into this game.
30 seconds remain in this second period. Your Lattimore Physical Therapy second period. Tap behind the net, trying to jam around. That was a real nice defensive play. Great work down there. And then push into the corner. Here's a shot that doesn't get all the way through. And then this is tapped out to neutral ice. Maddie Myrna, the Penfield 8th grader from the Central team, did a real nice job of defending that one. Hey, we're going to take the shortest of breaks here from Lakeshore. Stay with us. Come back for the third period on this, the Western Auto Group Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week.
Groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
The Red Wings are home this week to face the Red Sox. This Tuesday and every Tuesday, all tickets are half price. Wednesday's game is at 6:05. Thursday's a weekday matinee at 11:05 a.m. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
Hey, back at Lakeshore East Sheet. This is your Western Auto Group Greater I did that before the break. Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week here on the Rock Sports Network. After the end of your Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab second period, it's 4-2 East. East on the power play. We got a just pile up in front of the... Oh, and as a goalie, when you're watching this right here, what are you thinking?
I'm really thinking, like the ref just watching it happen. Why not blow a whistle, get this puck to stop, and let it move?
I like the stick-to-itiveness, love saying that word, of both teams battling there to try to get this one clear or not clear, depending on your perspective. So 4-2 game here. East leads Central. Exciting stuff on the other rink. South just scored with under 30 seconds to play to break a deadlock 0-0 tie. So on the other side, we got a late one-goal game. And it looks like that one just ended. So exciting stuff on the other side. We got a good one brewing over here as well. 4-2 your score. So 4-2 East as we play on here in the third. And fans, this third period, as a break comes to the net, a kick save by Cunningham, and the second attempt doesn't go. Nice pressure backing up Cunico here. She's going to tap this one through. Nice play by the Webster native at the edge of the blue line there. Tapped around behind the East net. Pressure from the South. South down a couple. They want to turn that pressure up. From behind the net, Cunico taps it to her right. Slung toward the net, slides past Cunningham. Kept in, good stick from Lawner. Now a bouncing puck, doesn't get all the way there, and this one does. Cunningham's going to cover up.
Cunningham here didn't give the shooter much of a chance to put this anywhere. Really took up the whole net, and as a result, we get a face-off here.
So this puck comes around. There's another one of these. Stops along the side. Tap to the wall. Bouncing puck. Loose puck behind the net. Cunningham head on a swivel here watching the action behind her. This gets bounced by Gallia. She sends it along the wall, but kept by South. Here's a chance, and this puck goes up and hits a whole bunch of netting and little flags and all kinds of stuff that's not in play. And we are going to have a pause in the action here. Your third period has been brought to you by Lamont Awards and Apparel. Lamont Awards Apparel is Rochester's leading provider in custom awards and apparel for your school, team, or organization. Since 1972, Lamont's known for its quality, innovation, competitive pricing, backed by unparalleled customer service. Ask about the national popular sublimation products, including t-shirts, hoodies, trophies, blankets, and more. Lamont Awards and Apparel, Tops Plaza in Spencerport. Sliding puck. Cunningham moving deftly to her right. She watches this puck leave the zone and get brought across. Here's East on a nice chance. Gallia had that tapped off her stick, but she comes behind, takes a body check into the wall. Gallia actually turned to the official. Gallia with a back check, and then nicely played. East is going to get a chance to break this away. Not quite handled. Tap to the wall. And out. Neutral ice. Spinning, firing Mullier. This is going to go all the way down. No icing. Sydney Shaw is going to back behind her net. Puts the brakes on. Nice little move to get to her backhand and keep possession. Now tap to the wall and kept by Central. Tapped around on the boards. 11:30 to play in a two-goal game. Cunningham, that came from a weird angle.
I like pointing out the little things here. And again, Cunningham sealing this post, nowhere to go. And as another result, another face-off.
I think that's Harper Van Heusen who got enough muscle on that shot. That came from a really strange angle. She was able to get a hard shot there. Nice stop by Cunningham, but impressive from the Brighton 7th grader. Now a loose puck, a lot of skaters in front of the net there. To her backhand is Rogalski. Rogalski out in front, loose puck. Handled and taken by Shaw. Shaw's going to sling this one around. Elise Ottinger looking to break out there as loose puck comes away. This taps to center ice. Here's Ottinger once again. Ottinger battling with Rogalski. Ottinger trying to get away. Loose puck. Ottinger does turn, does fire. Stopped in there by Swing. Swing's going to get a paw down on it. Good read from Catherine Swing on that one. Oh, Ottinger, good individual effort to get that shot away, and a nice save too.
Yeah, this goalie here is making a really nice save, staying really far upright, and like just taking away the net and like just goes off her shoulder for another save.
Brenna Martin, Macy Holenbeck with the draw to swings left. This gets tapped out to center ice. Holenbeck with a nice forecheck, keeping it. Here's Sykes to the net. Loose puck slides all the way across Cunningham's left. This gets tapped along the wall. And kept. South was on the rink behind us. Central keeping the zone. See what I did there? Wrist shot gets all the way to the net. Cunningham with a stop, and she's going to hold on. Good pressure, Owen, from this Central team. Cunningham standing strong. A lot of time left, but that 2-goal lead feels big.
Yeah, definitely. Even though Central has had a lot of pressure, just not many things are finishing, which is got to be frustrating for Central.
And I think I will give the goalies a lot of credit. Cunningham's responsible for a lot of that. Speaking of the Cunningham being responsible, makes a big save right there. And now East with a chance back the other way. Dug from the half wall to the point. Wrist shot, bounces off a stick. Bouncing puck does get all the way to swing. Trying to tap it out of there was Holenbeck. Now back behind the net. Good slide with the brakes on there. This puck comes all the way out. Tap doesn't get through. Bodies in front, shot, they score!
This puck was moving everywhere. Shot, block, tip, shot, block, tip. It just went all over the place. And we've got a Eastside player here behind the play to get the final score here.
21 on your score sheet. Emily Mertz comes away with this one. So Emily Mertz finishes there. That bouncing puck scrum in front. Charlotte Hoover tries to tap this one out. Shaw now bangs it off the boards. And out to center ice. Cunico with a nice backhand play to get it out of danger there. Cunico into the corner. She's going to tap this one along the wall. And coming through center ice, here's Miller. Miller, left-handed shot to the net. Cunningham with a save. Battle along the wall. Cunico in there. Kept in by the South. Said that a couple times. This is the Central. Barbado, shot to the net, stopped by Cunningham. And now a penalty is coming. Stick got up a little high. I think this is unfortunate. Chichester, sorry, young lady, will go for a hook. And what I was about to say, oh, and you've probably seen this many a time. Player just gets a stick up a little high, not intending to do anything of the sort, but puck basically gets stuck, and this puck is loose, not stuck anywhere. Stick just kind of gets a little stuck in player's movements. And Chichester, who had no intention of jabbing that into anyone's armpit, gets called for a hook.
Yeah, ironically, I've actually had that happen to me where a player's stick has gotten stuck into my padding, and it's really just unfortunate there for that penalty to be called.
So bad bounce for Chichester and this Central team. Down 3 here, 7.5 to play. A lot of time left, but 3-goal deficit. Bounce to the wall, Savannah Lawner The Finney senior sees this one kind of bounce behind her. Cunico is going to try to retreat here and tap this to the wall. She does to get away from Ottinger. Now a chance to the net. Nice stop down there by Swing.
Swings us to the opposite side of the ice to get an opportunity to go the other way.
I like what you did there, kid. Rogalski's shot tapped away. And this gets slung in. Oh, and we've mentioned it in previous games. Central here with great penalty killing. When you get on the PK, when you get offensive pressure, that is the best way to kill a penalty.
Yes, very nice when you get to do that. Or you could take it as what we saw the South do a lot last week was they kind of just iced it the whole time, which is another great way to do it.
Classic way to do it, certainly. Reagan Eckner backing up as this puck gets dumped in. Penalty has expired, so South, again with the South. Central has done that kill. Now bouncing in Holenbeck. Holenbeck at the 6:10 mark. Great time in hockey. Bounced in by Eckner once again. Holenbeck. Space. Cross ice pass connects. That was delivered. Here's another shot. Couple saves by Cunningham. Still loose. That might have been the single most impressive play of the night, that pass from Macy Holenbeck. Wow.
That was a very dangerous chance in front, and Cunningham just shuts it down. No goal to keep this at least semi-close, give her team a chance to come back.
Pad save by Swing down at the right side of the rink. Not the lonely end of the rink currently. A lot of bodies down in front of her a moment ago. Shaw taps this one wide. Here's Hoover coming in. Tap to the wall, not out. Pressure coming from the east. 5:10 to play. 5-2 your score here, east ahead. Here's a penalty coming. Official's arm is in the air. I think we're going to see a hooking call here against the Central team. Macy Holenbeck has had a real nice game. She takes a hook here and will sit for a spell, 90 seconds.
I think if Eastside scores here on this power play, I think we might see this Central team kind of deflate, as this game might be too far out of reach if it gets to four goals.
Well, we will see. This team has not stopped fighting this whole time. Neither one of these teams has. Love the energy from both of these teams today. Love the energy here. Here's a chance for the Central team. Central, I'm going to stop doing that, I promise you. Bouncing puck. And brought away. East with a chance at a 3-on-1. That chance is going to get undone by an offsides. Some frustration. Little bit of upset energy over there on the offsides. I want to give the Central defender, Maddie Myrna, a little bit of credit there, backing up, helping to kind of disrupt the rhythm on that play. She helped turn that into an offsides. She right here will try to get it out of the zone. Nice individual effort. Here's Myrna coming out. What a play by the Central defender. Myrna backhand. This bounces all the way back behind. I don't know if Cunningham knew where that was.
I mean, Cunningham here did her job, sealed the post. I mean, the puck didn't have anywhere to go, even if it made it to the net.
Fair point. Good play down there by the goaltender Cunningham. Not the first time we've said that tonight. East looking to break out. Just a couple of seconds left, ticking away in this penalty. Sykes backing up into her zone. Lucy Sykes, Ottinger. This is Elise Ottinger from behind the net. Tries to throw it in. Nice strong hold down there by Swing.
Really nice job sealing the post, giving nowhere to go. We've seen a lot of that this game, where chances down low and sealing this post, and every time it seems that the goalie's doing their job and not letting anything sneak by.
Fans, want to remind you, you're watching this on the Rock Sports Network. You can check out Rock Sports. You can check out this play as it develops coming across the zone. RockSportsNetwork.com. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube. You can watch today's games, all of our games, live on demand. Check it out on your TV, your desktop, your phone. If you're watching this tomorrow, we want to say hi from here. Say hi into the future. That's wild. That's weird to think about. But you can see all of this. Check out Rock Sports Network. Google that. Check us out on all the socials. RockSportsNetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. We want to thank everybody out there for tuning in whenever you're watching this. Whenever you're watching Brenna Martin bring it across. The left-handed shot tries to get all the way through, does get all the way to the net. Now tapped well. There's a Lakeshore bounce to the point. Wrist shot doesn't go all the way through.
On this play here, we saw some really good camaraderie as the east side shoots a puck slow enough so that way her teammate could get in low for another opportunity for a score.
Cunningham stands strong on that shot off of her left, coming in up the right wing. Low wrist shot with some zip and a nice pad save. Charlotte Hoover tried to tap this one around. Now a puck tapped in low. Holenbeck again, center of the action. Here comes East, 3-on-2, couple in front. Pass doesn't connect. Oskin, bouncing puck, she can't quite handle it. Now it gets tapped once again back across the blue line. And Central trying to break out. Eckner threw that one into space. Barbado with some room. Barbado fights off a back check. Gets it off the wall once again, throws it in front. Tap behind the net. This bounces to the wall. Mollier, 80 seconds to play in this one. 5-2 your score. Central right now trying to throw it and they score! What a shot! Macy Holenbeck wires that one.
That was a truly fantastic shot here, as this puck is wired to the top left corner for me, top right for this goalie. And there is absolutely nothing this goalie can do, as she is also screened. I doubt she even saw that puck coming. And on top of all of that, the blocker, high blocker, is just generally a difficult save to make. Getting your arm all the way up there with a stick on top of that is very difficult.
So Central makes this a 2-goal game here. Late in this one, 61 seconds. Good time to come alive, 61 seconds. Addie Ottinger trying to dig free, far side of our position. Launer and her battling one-on-one. Another chance for those two right here. Launer throws it in. Perhaps a chance for Mollier. Mollier backhand doesn't get all of it, but kept the zone. Swing still holding on in her crease. And out to center ice. Backhand to the wall, tapped free. Ottinger tried to come away with it. Stick battles near center ice. This bounces over Launer's stick. East looking to maybe kill this clock. Ottinger throws this one, stopped by Swing. Back behind the net. Tapped gently along by Myrna. This comes out in front. Swing with a pad save. This comes out to neutral ice, and backing up, Sydney Shaw will take care of it, and there's your final. The horn goes. Maddie Buziak's East team takes down Jaden Farney and Emma Pickering's Central team 5-3. Oh, and it was a 3-goal game, becomes a 2-goal game. This game was much closer than that scoreboard indicates. Some great goaltending play from Avery Cunningham helps keep this one maybe out as extended as it was. These teams are real evenly matched all night. Hey, a 7-game series. These two teams are going to go 7 games in a series.
Yeah, this Central team, even though they don't have a win, they, I guarantee you, are going to get one this season. They have fought so hard, and they just can't end, like, nothing is going their way, and it's just unlucky for them. And I hope that eventually this will go their way.
And we see some friendly sparring at center ice here. What's fun about all of this, and we've said this before, and we're going to probably say it again as this season goes on, is a lot of these girls play together on other teams. The coaches are RIT teammates. A lot of these players, they're organized into these teams based on where they go to school, where they live. But a lot of these teams, whether it be local organizations, Edge, Amerks, Aces, you name it, a lot of these kids, they all know each other. They play against each other, their teammates, their family. Like, look at this picture forming right here. There's got to be a story here, these different pictures right here. These have got to be teammates from different places, different organizations. So there's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of familiarity with one another. Everybody out here wants to win. At the end of the day, this is about growing the game in Section 5 in the greater Rochester area. And some awesome hockey here in Week 3 of the Western Auto Group Greater Rochester Girls Hockey Game of the Week. Owen, your last thoughts as we move into Week 4 next week?
I think we're going to have another great game. All these teams are super close. And I think we're going to see another game within at least 2 because we haven't seen anything else but that.
So Central and South will come your way next week. In Week 4, this was East and Central, and a fun one. East takes this one 5-3. Want to thank everybody out there for watching. Like Joel over here in the command center. Thank Owen here for adding the color, adding the spice to the mix here. Thank the officials. I get a nod here as he heads off. And I want to mention there will be your post-game interview with our player of the game coming up. You'll find that on our socials. We'll have that out for you very, very soon. One last time, your final score, East beats Central 5-3 here at Lakeshore. Good night, everybody.